थर्सडे के दिन आप लोगों का डेली सभी लोगों को एक एक पैराग्राफ रीडिंग करना होगा, ठीक है। इससे आपकी रीडिंग सुधरेगी और सबको आ करके यहाँ खड़ा होकर के अच्छे से सही प्रोनाउंसिएशन के साथ रीडिंग करना होगा। अगर आप गलत रीडिंग करोगे फिर सर आपको बताएंगे, ठीक है। और इससे आपकी रीडिंग सुधरेगी। तो एक एक करके सब लोग आएंगे और एक एक पैराग्राफ यहाँ खड़ा होकर के रीडिंग करेंगे, ठीक है। कोई किसी के ऊपर हंसेगा नहीं, सब सबका सुनेंगे ध्यान से। कोई अगर गलत पढ़ रहा है तो सर उसको बताएंगे, आपको नहीं बोलना है बीच में, ठीक है। तो आप ध्यान से सब लोग रेडी हो जाओ, एक एक करके सबको बुलाया जाएगा और आके यहाँ रीडिंग करना है। जो जितना अच्छा रीडिंग करेगा सर उसको अच्छे से अप्रिसिएट करेंगे, उसको अच्छा सा अवार्ड देंगे, ठीक है। तो आप सब लोग अच्छे से रीडिंग करना, जैसे आप स्कूल में करते हो वैसे यहाँ करना है। अगर आपको नहीं आएगा फिर सर आपको बताएंगे, ठीक है। क्लियर हो गया? चलो, अब यू आर रेडी नाउ, प्रश्न विल स्टार्ट रीडिंग and you all have to listen carefully and peacefully, okay? So Prashun, start.
We know in a democracy people are free to choose their government, but do you think they are free to do whatever they like? There are certain basic rules that the citizens and the government have to follow. All such rules together are called constitution. As the supreme law of the country, the constitution determines the rights of citizens, the powers of the government, and how the government should function. India's constitution was drawn up under very difficult circumstances.
शुक्ला, क्लास 7।
That
थोड़ा तेज बोलना है।
you must have noticed that something at the end of a hard day we feel tired and we say that we do not have the energy to do more work. This means while doing the hard work the body has spent a lot of energy. We do not work more, our body need more energy. Thus this is a direct relationship between work and energy. Our body spend energy while doing work. For example, we swim a hockey stick, we work on the hockey stick. In this process our body spend some energy, that is our energy level decrease. This can be that one when we
I would like to call Prince.
When a force is applied, it can move a body from one place to another. The movement of the body depends on
Speak
its
loudly.
mass and hence the force applied on it. If the force applied is sufficient to result in motion of the body, work is said to have been done by the body. If the force applied cannot produce any motion of the body, no work is said to have been done by the body. The amount of work done by a body is determined by the distance it is displaced in the
Samir Shukla, class 6. Come.
A map is a two-dimensional graphic representation of the whole Earth or a part of it on a flat surface according to a given scale. A map can show continents, countries, cities, and even a small area in detail. It is easy to handle and can be carried anywhere, either rolled in or folded. The distorted shape and size of a geographical feature is a significant disadvantages of using a map. A collection of various types of map bound together in a book is called atlas. The science of a map making is called cartography. In French, carte means map and graphic means drawing. A person who draws maps is known as the cartographer.
Next, Dhruv Dwivedi, class 7.
Photosynthesis. The word photo means light and synthesis means putting together. The process in which green plants convert water and carbon dioxide into glucose and oxygen in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll is called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis takes place only in the presence of green pigment called chlorophyll, sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water. Water. The root of the plant absorb water from soil with the help of root hair. Water and minerals are transported to the leaves through tiny pipe-like structure called xylem. Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a green-colored pigment present in leaves in tiny structure called chloroplast.
Class 8. Suraj, class 8. With this book.
Of a material to float on the surface of water is called flotation. Certain materials float on water, while other sink. Materials may float or sink depending on their density. Density is defined as the mass per unit volume of a substance. Materials such as food, cork, and ice float on water because they are less dense than water. 4.9a. Materials such as stone, iron, and aluminum sink in water because they are denser than water. Aim to study the material that can float or sink in water. Material required breaker, water eraser, stapler pin, supply pin, pencil, shaving pencil, plastic scales, leaf and table, tennis ball, procedure. Task some water in a breaker. Predicate whether the material will float or sink. Put the given materials one by one in the breaker and observe whether they float or sink. Record your prestation and observation in the given table.
Ritika. Geetika Singh, class 6.
Needed for food. Most of us food at least 3 times a day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Have you ever wondered why we eat food? What will happen if we do not eat food for a day? Just like a car needs petrol or diesel to power its engine, we need food to provide energy to our body and stay fit and healthy. Food contain certain substances called nutrients that are essential for the health and proper functioning of our body. Food items that we eat in large portion on a daily basis are called staple food. Food we eat. Human being eats different types of food as per their taste, lifestyle, habits, need and availability. For example, some people eat food items made from rice such as idli, dosa and steam or
Class 7. Book with
Previous chapter, you learned that animals, including human beings, follow heterotropic mode of nutrition. Animals generally take a solid or liquid food that contain complex nutrition. These nutrition cannot be used directly by animals. They need to be broken down into similar substances that can be easily absorbed by the body. The unabsorbed food is removed from the body as waste. The mode of nutrition in which food is taken into the body and then broken down into similar absorption substance is called holozoic nutrition. Many animals, including human beings, show holozoic nutrition. The process of holozoic nutrition involves 5 steps. Ingestion. The process by which food is taken into the body of the animal is called ingestion. Different animals taken in
next. Shaur Mishra. Come. बहुत देर बोलते हो.
Water cycle. The earth has large quantities of water, as 3/4 surface of the earth is covered with water.
Covered.
This
Covered
covered,
with what?
covered with water. This makes it a unique planet of the solar system. Earth is also called a blue planet because when seen from space, it appears to be blue in colors because of the immense presence of water. The natural sources of water, such as ocean, sea, river, lake, water vapor in the air, underground water, snow, and ice sheets in the polar and high mountain region. together make
Soumya Mishra, class 6.
Earth is covered with water, hence it is known as a watery planet. However, all the water is not fit for drinking. Look at figure 3 that examples the
Explain the distribution
distribution of water. About 97% of all these water is in the oceans or
Shubh Gaur, class 6.
The upper part of wave, and truth is that lower part wave height is that vertical distance between the crest and throat, and wavelength is the horizontal distance between the two crests or two throws. The highest and shape of the waves is dependent on the wind speed. Gently waves are produced by light breeze, whereas hug waves are created by violent and strong wind which could bring widespread.
Ans Yadav, class 6.
substance to dissolve in a liquid is called its solubility. Based on solubility, substance can be classified as soluble, insoluble, miscible, नहीं, miscible or immiscible. Or substance that dissolve in a given liquid are called soluble in that liquid. For example, salt and sugar. These soluble in water and are said to be soluble in water. Substances that do not dissoluble in a given liquid are called insoluble in the liquid, or for example, sand and chalk.
Ayush, class 7. Ansika, Nancy, तुम भी हो.
Atmosphere on Earth. Atmosphere protects the Earth from the heat of the sun and cold of the space during day and night respectively. It protects the Earth from the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. We get the air to breathe from the atmosphere. Composition of the atmosphere. The atmosphere is a mixture of various gases. It contains dust particles, water vapor, pollen grains, and impurities like salts and smoke, and many chemicals are present in different quantities.
Ansika, class 7.
Not found in one and the same place. They are found mostly on land and in water. Some plants are found on mountains and some in deserts. And
The surrounding
the surrounding in which a plant grows is called is its environment or habit. Plant which live not land are called
terrestrial
ter-
plant.
terrestrial plant living in water are called water plant, or acute plant or
Aquatic plants.
aquatic plant.
Hydrophytes.
Hydrophyte, some plant living in dried conditions.
Class 7.
The surrounding in which a plant
Plant
grow
is called
is called
its
its
environment
environment
or habitat
or habitat. Plant
which
live
live on
on
land
land and
or called terrestrial
terrestrial
plants living in
living in
water
are called water
plants.
or
Our aquatic
aquatic
plants
plants
or
or
hydrophytes.
hydrophytes.
Some
Some plants live in
S. all class 7 and 6 students you have read. You will see which type he read.
All plants are not found in one and the same place. They are found mostly on land and in water. Some plants are found on mountains and some in deserts. The surrounding in which a plant grows is called its environment or habitat. Plants which live on land are called terrestrial plants. Plants living in water are called water plants or aquatic plants or hydrophytes. Some plants live in dry conditions, Orion deserts. They are called desert plants or exophytes. All plants have special features which help them to live in their habitats. First, aquatic plants. There are three types of aquatic plants. First, floating plants. Plants like Pistia, Wolfia, Lemna, and duckweed float on the
7 and 8 you will read today. And now our purpose is reading. You have stand there and improve your mentally and physically minds, and you will what you read and you listen your home what where you will mistakes and improve next you will read classes. Okay, now I will say that who is the best reading. Amit also reading good, but he's slow reading. Now improve. Next time he loud speak. Sumit Shukla is also good reading. Prince, Ayush, Geetika, and Ansika. And all have read good. Dhruv is also read good. His reading is good. And Anushka. Now you have all the improve reading, Sor and Som. You have practiced more at your home. You will reading. All students, one page writing and one page reading compulsory in your home. Your improve reading. This is the method. Daily routine. Now there is a week by competition, but you have now there come. You will read properly. Okay. Thank you all everyone.